Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Rings London 8 handicap for this week. Changes to Zwift schedule means we'll be doing the London 8 handicap at least for the early parts of March. This is racing underway there. There was a suspicion that McBrien in front of Davies at the start. I can tell you that's not the case. Absolutely perfectly timed. And the big difference with the London 8 handicap, of course, is from the drop, pace is on. Pace is on very quickly. You'd classify the race into two parts, the bit before Box Hill and then Box Hill and the run-in home. So we're seeing already alongside the Thames section here a large group which has split on the climb up Northumberland Avenue, riders using their power-ups, which they can do of course, and that's going to result in a decisive split. This is that lead group early on here. We've got riders Robbie Hunter, Plummer, Leach, Marsland, Matthews, McBrien, Galbraith not able to go with the move, and Fisher after that. So this is the ride here, and you can see they've prized open 21 seconds or so on the chase group after that. This is them now with Fisher, Claude Anderson from Canada, Mead, Kurt Russell, Tipper coming in there as well. This is Tipper and Peacock riding with Humphrey and others to come after that. So a very different course, the London 8 to the Epic KOM, and time and again we have seen riders go out too hard with the lead group and not be able to hold the momentum up Box Hill and be overhauled. It'll be interesting to see what happens here, whether the lead group that we're watching now can maintain and stay away. They look to be 40 seconds ahead now, so they're opening up that gap. Danny Matthews, strong rider, but stuck in no man's land, perhaps waiting for this group of the Hurtlockers in there, Cocho Williams, Mead. So big engines in the chase group. It'll just depend on whether they can work well together to overhaul the lead group as we see them turn onto the lower slopes of Box Hill. Here we go for the part two of the race now. Will this lead group be able to stay away? So as the road starts to go up, it is Hunter who leads us, who if I'm not mistaken was the last start winner, to Sam Leach, long-time TBR rider, Clayton Marsland, Danny Matthews is hanging tough, Anthony Plummer after that, Cocho Williams, we know he can finish strongly, Fisher, Anderson, the Canadian, Peacock, Galbraith, Tipper, and the ever-present Sia Bat with Dino's riding there. Not eligible for the race this week, so it is Leach chasing down Robbie Hunter. So while we just watch now the huge engine of Cocho Williams running at 183 beats a minute, I'll just mention that Dino in real time texted me the leaderboard, and he said Hunter, Leach and Marsland. So I would like to hereby christen Sam Leach from here going on forwards as Leach. So it is Leach looking to overhaul Hunter over the top of the hill. Clayton Marsland still third. We've seen Humphrey, Sia Bat, Anderson, Peacock, and Danny Matthews. So the descent coming up. The descent not as long as you would like it once you're in this event. Very tough event, tough heart rates. You think it's all over, and then you get to Box Hill, which at handicap is over 10 minutes. Cocho Williams looking to see if he can shut down the gap to another strong rider, Danny Matthews. This is Cocho Williams, easily the TBR's favourite Welsh brewing rider, looking to come out and almost touch Fisher and Matthews, but it looks like just as they come to it, Fisher and Matthews extending out so they'll be able to hold their place. This is Leach. He's somehow gone ahead of Hunter. I think Hunter may be suffering not from proper course recon there, maybe thinking we would just go to the top of the climb on this occasion. So Hunter for second, Clayton Marsland third, and then Humphrey, who's had a good ride, and Anderson after that. Watching other riders come over the pinch now, we saw Dolman there, Sardi, Tipper and Marshall, Wills, the American, and Anthony Plummer there has tailed off, so he has paid the price, as we mentioned before, for going out too hard too early. You got to ride within yourself before you get to the climb on this one. So it's Hunter trying in vain at the moment to catch Le Itch, aren't we all? Clayton Marsland in third. He breezes by some riders and looks like Clayton Marsland's going to come on terms with Hunter there, and doesn't hang around at all for him, just continues to blow on by. So now Le Itch leads Marsland from Hunter, and we know that painful pinch out of the underground. Marsland only 5 seconds behind. He's really charging here, Clayton Marsland. He's timed his effort, measured his effort almost perfectly for the ride. He just can't quite get on terms with Le Itch. So it's going to be a maiden handicap win for Le Itch here. Absolutely fantastic effort, riding at 113 virtual kilograms and 181 real beats per minute. He takes out the win. Clayton Marsland second, coming back to form, and Hunter, who I think has made a bit of a mistake in course prep there, holding on for third. Watching people come over the line now: Anderson, Humphrey, Seabat, Peacock, Danny Matthews still in the mix. So it's been a fantastic welcome back to the London 8 Handicap. Big news coming up: TBR executive going on a training camp this weekend and brainstorming session. Big things on the horizon for the big ring and TBR in general. As we watch some riders coming across the line now, we got Galbraith, Dolman after that. Sardi was in the race, doing well. Sardi in the green bike for TBR, looking sharp. This is Tipper just holding off Tristan Marshall. Wills, the American, we haven't seen too much of. Kurt Russell, tired legs after some real life rides. This is going to be O'Toole after that. Then Morgan out of Great Britain, Warner, Plummer just easing to the line. Handsome bike though, and Broughton after that. So I think we're going to see final finishing positions coming up here. Places for 10th in the championship, of course, it is Le Itch, Marsland, Hunter, Anderson, Humphrey, Seabat, Matthews, Peacock, Cocho Williams, Fisher, Dolman, Galbraith, Sardi, Tipper, Marshall. Other than that, if you want more video time, you're going to have to pedal harder. We hope to see you here back next week and on Facebook for the banter. We'll see you then.